2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Well played, mate. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards. Over 300 yards from the tee as well.
Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Wow, what a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Looks good off the blade. That's very impressive.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Well, that's a handy shot. Going for this green in two, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
getting ready to play their third. Oh, almost went in. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on. Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on hole number 17.
And the extremely long putt will drop. Well done. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Going with the 7.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
That's not what they were looking for.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Nice little putt to hole, that one. He sits in first position. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the 4th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Club up. I like this play.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Love watching this player around the greens.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And that putt will drop. Well done. Leading by 3 strokes now. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here. This one's tracking. Oh, he's up, Tiger. It's just about 3 feet away.
He's got this for his par.
That will work. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we are at the 6th hole.
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4. That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Second shot here on the 6th.
They've chosen to club down here.
That's a good-looking shot there. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Ooh. Big putt for par coming up.
Putt is underway.
In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Oh, well played. Playing from around 150 yards here. Currently leading by 2.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
Gotta like their chances from there.
An opportunity for a birdie here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, just missed. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently leading by 3. Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Here we have a par 5.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Five wins so far this season. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Hey, nice looking line. Looked like they hinged in that stroke. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Looks good.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
After 9, so far so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Okay, steady now. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. For the par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Good shot there, Beamer. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. No, that's not the shot they wanted. And here we are with the third shot. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. This one's for birdie. And gets that putt to drop. Gutsy effort.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Look like this one's heading to the beach. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here. This for back-to-back birdies.
12 feet to the cup coming up. Tracking. Ah, that's a tad upsetting. Bogey putt coming up here. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This is looking pretty good in the air. Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make a par here. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Atta boy, good shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a 4-footer remaining. That's a good putt to make, that one. Currently in first position. Time to face a par 4 now.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
This is on a great line.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Now 2 shots up after that one. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Could not be more perfect.
Rich fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side. One of the most underrated, difficult shots on this golf course. However, you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle. Well, life's good.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Found the green side rough. What an opportunity to make a birdie. It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off now on this par 3.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Going with the 7. Uh-oh, there's water over there. Getting ready to play their third. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This golf ball could go sinking to the bottom.
Time for the 5th shot. Going with the 8-iron here. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Well done. And as we update the scoreboard, this player is in second, behind Colin Morikawa. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker, and just one shot off the lead. Opting for the 9-iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Ouch, that hurts. No, that's too bad. Putting for a par now. And with that, this round comes to a close. And with that, their first round comes to an end. Rich, they look to be in pretty good form today.
They did. It was nice to see some signs of life from this player. I like what they did out there today. Hopefully they can keep it up for the next 3 rounds.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.